Hi everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm here today in my car doing a book review because I'm on my way to the library to try to get this back on time so I don't get a fine. And as you can tell, my review is going to be on this book, Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I decided to read this because I saw tons of YouTube videos reviewing this book, and also Goodreads said it was a great book and everybody was raving about it. So I figured, I didn't know anything about it, so I figured let me order it at the library and check it out. Once I got it and I started thumbing through it, I realized it was a YA novel, a teen romance YA novel to be exact. That's not my favorite genre, but I already had the book, so I figured I'll read it anyway, check it out. So, I'll just give you my opinion. It probably will differ from most everybody else's opinion on this book, but that's probably just because this is not my type of book that I normally read. So quickly, what it's about is um, it's a dystopian society where they consider love a disease. So when everyone turns 18 years old, they have to go and get an operation to prevent them from falling in love because love is considered a disease. So the book follows the main protagonist, which is a girl named Lena. It's a couple of months before her operation, and she also believes that love is a disease because that's what she was taught from, when she was younger. So she thinks it's a good thing that she's going for this operation. But what I consider, which was really predictable, you know, love is outlawed. So the next predictable thing to happen is you're going to fall in love, right? So essentially, that is what this book is about. I don't want to give it away because you can watch tons of videos and they'll just basically give away the whole book, what happens. But it follows this girl, Lena, who they follows her in the months leading up to her operation that she's supposed to get. She meets a boy. She has a friend who's also about to go get the operation, and they go through various things along the way. But let me get into the pros and the cons of this book. My pros and my cons. I'll start with the pros. It really is written well. This writer, she has a really good knack for using descriptions and adjectives and imagery really well. Almost too much. But I guess that's considered a good thing. She has a good command of um, using different descriptions and making things sound really beautiful and poetic. And I think that's about the only pro I have for this book. Now on to the cons. Let me see the time. Okay. Um, this book was too long. It's 400 and something pages, closer to 500. And I just felt like it was really, really dragged out. Like it was just way too much of everything. The pace was to me, it was very slow. I have to admit, in the beginning, I was sucked in. I was like, oh, this is going to be a good book. I'm surprised because I read another YA novel and that totally turned me off of YA novels. And then I started reading this one and I started to get excited again. But after about the first 3 chapters, it was good the first 3 chapters. It just got so long. Everything was over described. It was so much detail and so much description. You almost lose the story because there's just so many words. So I thought that was a con. It was just really, really long and drawn out. And the pace of the storyline was really slow. But other than that, if you like teen romance, you like dystopian societies, this book is okay. I won't read the sequel because I wasn't interested in enough in the story. But I will say that the characters are okay. The main character is well developed, and her friend is well developed, And the society, the world building is okay. But like I said, it kind of gets diluted in the length of the novel. I think this book could have easily been 250 pages. And it's almost 500, 440 something. It was just way too long. I don't know if she was trying to reach a word quota or what. But other than that, it was an okay book. I would give it 3 out of 5 stars because the writing was, you could tell she put a lot of effort into it. She really tried to describe every single solitary thing. And you could just tell she put a lot of effort into writing it, and it came out okay. But it's not something that I'm particularly interested in. But if you like dystopian teen romance, this book would be for you. Okay, have a good day.